Yeah, imagine not having this mount.
I need time to prepare that.
I can imagine not having that mount. Okay, I've gone so long without this mount.
Yeah, what about the Headless Horseman mount? I still haven't got the Headless Horseman mount.
Really? And you've been playing
Yeah.
for how long? I have a Headless Horseman on mount on there.
I know. You cheated for it.
I did no such thing.
I need to go spend my obols.
God, I seen this weird looking, like a Reigns looking thing for a second. I thought I was like, yes, I've got it, but I don't have it. Unless it's in my inventory, my stash. Oh! Oh, I might have it. My thing's flashing.
Oh, you definitely got it then.
Oh, it's flashing. Did I get it? Did I really get it?
You got it.
This is going on YouTube. I've got this part recording. Come on, come on, come on. Stash, stash, stash. Yes, I got it. Yes, finally.
Did you really get it?
Wait.
This isn't for the fort for Akarat. Surely
Is it called Ghostly Rains?
No, it's Granite Coat Steed. No! Still, are you freaking kidding me right now?
What is that?
It's just another mount. It's just like a common mount you get.
It's a freaking cow.
It's a cow. Oh, is it? It's just the white spotted horse?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that I was riding because I thought I was cool and got a mount that no one else was riding.
I already have that mount.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's still alright. Well, so much for that one. Always next time.
Dude, I was crying last time. And you thought you got it.
Dude, I'm putting that in there.
I'm gonna hack the game and I'm gonna, if he gets it, it's gonna turn into a giant dildo.
Freaking ice, freaking Elsa right here riding a giant dildo. That'd be. you ain't right.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I've seen a screenshot of someone on Twitter today that died. Like they died to environment damage on hardcore.
Oh.
And they had like 71 million gold too, because it shows like their stats and stuff.
That sucks.
That's hilarious. It makes me happy when people die on hardcore.
You take joy in other people's suffering, I tell you, that's bad.
Especially in hardcore.
Got a legendary from this?
I know, I did too.
Sorry.
I got a mount?
Yes.
Oh yeah?
I'm impressed.
Shut up.
hello.
I guess I'm gonna go to the tree and be disappointed.
Oh, I did get it! I did! Yes, finally! It was right down the ground, Ghastly Rains. Oh, yes! Thank you! Oh, I mean, it's not as ecstatic as I was last time, because I thought I was like, yes, and I screamed. But, oh, yes, I got it. Wow. Yes, son! We got it.
Hey Justin, how's it feel not to have the mount?
It's in my stash.
Finally. Like, my nerves are like trembling right now. This is bad. So happy I got that. Stable Master, yes. Try this one for now. Yes. Oh, that looks freaking awesome, especially with this armor and stuff. Heck yes, I'm never changing this outfit. I might change the helmet at some point, but yeah, no, this outfit's awesome with this. It looks so good. It looks so good. Wow. All right, off to the next, what we started this video about. Hey, what's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you liked that little intro I had there of me having a major fail. Anyway, I just wanted to show you the update on this sorceress. My last video I put up on the sorceress build, I didn't put the actual skill tree on there or the Paragon because I used a website to do it. I have since modified all my stuff quite a bit. The skill tree, I don't know how much different it is, but I put the skills where I want them at anyway. So this is kind of like my own build now, and the Paragon's completely reset anyway. There's a completely different Paragon build that I have. I will show you at the end of this video the gear that I'm using, the aspects I'm using. I'm actually in this dungeon right now to get an aspect for my helmet. I had one on there, but I got a different piece of armor, and I wanted the current aspect on the helmet on the armor instead, so I swapped over, and I have to get the one from here. So let's just go ahead and show you exactly how well this dungeon goes, and go from there. It just mows them right down. It's crazy how insane this build works. Now, I am level 75 now, but this still, in my opinion, counts. It was a, like 74 elite, I think. And that's an elite 2. I hate those daggone shamans. I mean, it just mows right through it. Let them all come to me. Alright. Boom. Like, I probably don't even have to hit them. I can probably let ice armor do it. Now, I'm going to hit these guys, though. Let my cooldowns come back first. There's a reason why I probably have a little longer cooldown on my frost, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'm running this build ever so slightly different than a lot of other people are as well, so, and I'll show you why. I think it's actually kind of helpful. I guess that's up to you to decide.
I need time to do it.
There we go. I guess this was a good event to show you anyway. Let's let my stuff come back for a second, and we'll take her out.
I need time to
Boom, boom, boom. Now, I was originally using a staff on this build, and it's taken a lot out of me to go to a wand and a focus, but it seemed, I guess, like a necessary evil, if you will, because of the mana reduction and the cooldown reduction required for this build. I hated the staff was just so good. If I put it on, it'll probably show like 5,000 damage per second, or whichever, per hit.
I'm not
Well,
ready yet.
come on, die! Golly, stubborn. Let my stuff come back for a moment. Let's go up here and then teleport in it. Ice shield, frost. Done. Oh, that was the dungeon complete. Sweet! Alright guys, we are back in town now, and I've already visited the occultist here to put the aspect on my helmet. So I'm going to go ahead and run you through my gear. I'll run you through the aspects that I put on there. Then I'll show you my skill tree, and then I'll show you my Paragon board that I've got set up. So let's get into it. First of all, we are trying to run the cooldown reduction for sure. I'm more looking at that than mana reduction, but although I still need some mana reduction. Anyway, let me tell you something. I had a different two-hander on here too, and it was so hard for me to get rid of that two-handed weapon. But I know that you really need the attack speed, and you really need to run a focus, because a focus has the cooldown reduction on it. So this focus right here is what made me switch up. 10.3 cooldown reduction, and then another 9.4 cooldown reduction. Plus it gave me a little bit of mana cost reduction and resource regeneration. So that was super nice to have. I also put the aspect of control on this thing, so now we deal 25% more damage to the immobilized, stunned, or frozen enemies, which is nice to have. And I've got that with the emerald for the crit chance. The weapon that I have now is, instead of using the staff we got this guy, 15% lucky hit chance, 74 to intelligence, which is very nice. 18 to chilled enemies, 18% to frozen enemies, 28.5 core skill damage. That is really nice to have. That 28.5 core skill is great, and those other ones just icing on the cake. The ice shards, the aspect of piercing cold, you must have that to run this build. If you haven't watched a video about this stuff already, this build will not work without the ice shards there, with the aspect of piercing cold. I've got that also with the emerald in it, doing 12% critical strike damage. Let's run up to the helm. The helm, we've got the eluding aspect put on this. I'm only using this particular helm for the cooldown reduction. I don't care about the rest of it. But that eluding aspect, I don't know how many people are using this. I just thought it was useful for myself, because sometimes I don't have my teleport to get me out of a fight. So it'd be nice to have a little bit of, you know, if I get stunned or whatever at 35% health, I can get out of there. And that's with the ruby in it for the maximum life. All my armor is going to have the maximum life in it for the rubies. We got the chest piece. I've got the protector aspect with the protector, whatever it's called. I'm using this one particularly for the frost damage and the cold damage that's on it. The other two pieces I don't care, so it's nice to have that 10 to frost and 7 to cold. But that protector thing, when you damage that elite, it gives you that barrier. It's going to be different amount for everybody. It depends on, I guess, your level or your... I think it's your level that goes by. It might be something different, but that's going to be nice to have with the elites anyway, especially if you have a big crowd and you're out of cooldown and all that stuff. All right, now we got the gauntlets here. I put the aspect of singed, however you say that, extremities. And that's just after the immobilize wears off from enemies, they are slowed down by 35% for 4 seconds. So that's pretty nice. When they get unfrozen or whatever, they can't just run at you so fast. This pair is actually pretty nice because it gives you the ice shards. 3 to ice shards. It gives you the extra crit chance to injured enemies, extra attack speed, 34 to damage to injured enemies. I mean, that's just a really nice pair of gauntlets to have. I think I actually upgraded those today. I was pretty happy to get those. We are running the Ice Heart Brace, however you say that. I've got to learn to talk slower, man. I just get excited when I talk to you guys. I don't know what it is. But anyway, this being unique, you can't change anything that's on there. But obviously, it does 53 to intelligence. We got 9.5 to damage to frozen enemies, 37.5 to injured enemies, and 9.0 to freeze duration, which is nice to have. Enemies that die while frozen have a 12% chance to unleash a Frost Nova, which is super nice because this whole build runs off of Frost Nova. Like, if we don't have Frost Nova going, we're just kind of like out of luck. And I'll show you why I got the 2 charges in just a moment. Also, while you're injured, your potions restore 30% resource, which is nice. The boots here, they had their own aspect. I didn't put anything on those. So gain 25% move speed for 3 seconds after teleporting. It's nice to have, but I do like the 2 max evade charges. It really does help get out of sticky situations. 46 intelligence, whichever. They're all the same. Don't care about the teleport on it. 2 ranks of Frost Nova, which is super nice. Our amulet here, we've also got 9.4 cooldown reduction. That's super nice to have. If you can find one that's got the glass cannon on it, even better. The other 2 parts I don't care about. I did put this aspect on there. So, Frost Blitz defensive aspect. I don't currently have that in my inventory, like, at the occultist to put on, so I have to extract it from stuff. This is super nice to have. I love getting this aspect because it allows me to have an additional charge. It does increase the cooldown by 23%, which is the exact thing that we don't want. We don't want that cooldown to be increased, but I'm telling you, like, when you don't have all the armor and stuff, this is how I've been able to get forward on my sorceress without having these in-game armor builds. So, without in-game armor builds, this is like so nice to have and gives us that extra bit. So right now we're at 17.7 seconds. If I take this piece away, let's see where we're at. What am I doing? Oh, oops, wrong spot. We're at 15.92 seconds without that on, and we are at 17.7 seconds. So we have just under 2 seconds that we're losing. 17, 17. So yeah, just under 2 seconds that we lose on that cooldown, but we get that extra charge. Man, that is so nice to have. I haven't seen anybody else run that yet. Might just be me. Maybe I haven't watched a whole lot of videos, but I have not seen anybody else run with that. That's great to have. So I would recommend that myself, but most people would probably call me an idiot. With the rings, I pretty much have the rings for their crit damage. So we got 21 to crit damage on that one, and then a 5 crit strike chance. The other ones are nice to have. 35 to damage 2 distant enemies. Great, we need that. And then this one right here. Oh yeah, I didn't read the aspect. What did I have on? Oh yeah, the aspect, Storm Swell aspect. You deal 11% increased damage to vulnerable enemies while you have a barrier. Well, if we're in a crowd, we always have a barrier on, so that's always nice to have. And then we have this one right here. Element. I think this might have actually come with its own. Yeah, I don't think I put an aspect on this one at all. So core or mastery skills at or above 100% mana gain a 22% increased critical strike chance. So that means like when we jump into a thing and we cast that Frost Nova, we have a 22% chance that that's in a crit, which is nice, super nice. It also gives us the 6% to critical strike chance, which is what we want. I haven't found another ring that gives me more than that anyway. And then it gives the extra damage to distant and cold, and crowd control. So that's an all-around really good ring to have. So that is going to be it with the gear. Let me run you through the skills real quick. It's probably nothing much different than what you've seen before, but we're going to go for it. So we got 2 into Firebolt, nothing more in the basics there. Into the core spells, we have got Ice Shards maxed out. We've got Enhanced Ice Shards, and we've got Greater Ice Shards. 1 into Devastation and 3 into Elemental Dominance here. We are running Flame Shield with Enhanced Flame Shield and Mystical Flame Shield. 1 into Flame Shield, that is. We've got 1 into Teleport. It says 3, that's because of item contribution. But we're running 1 into Teleport, 1 into Enhanced Shimmering Teleport. We are running maxed out on Glass Cannon, plus we got an extra 2, so we are doing 25% increased damage right now, which is freaking awesome. Elemental Attunement. We've got 2 into that. I am debating on keeping those or taking those out and adding my 3 points into... Which one was it? I'll show you in a minute. There was something else I thought about using instead of Elemental Attunement. We are running 1 into Ice Armor, Enhanced Ice Armor, and Shimmering Ice Armor. We got 1 into Frost Nova, Enhanced Frost Nova, and Mystical Frost Nova. On down here to our Conjuration skills, 3 into Precision Magic, 1 into Align the Elements, and 3 into Protection. Mastery skills, we have got 1 into Inner Flames, and we have got 3 into Devouring Blaze. We've got all of these in the ultimate skills. We have all of the frost here, the Permafrost, Horror Frost, Frigid Freeze, Icy Touch. Those are all at 3. And we've got Deep Freeze and Prime Deep Freeze and Supreme Deep Freeze. And down here for our key passes, we are running Avalanche. So that is it for the skill tree right here. Alright, now let's hop on over to the Paragon board and I'll show you how that is. I will just scroll down here and I'll show it down like this, and I'll let you copy that if you like. I will tell you I've got the Destruction Glyph in socket here, and when you do that, make sure you check off all the dexterities in the range so that you get the bonus for that glyph. Let you copy that down, and I'll scroll up. You can freeze or pause the video for the moment if you want. I took a left route here. I took and put Swift Conjurer rare node, and I took the Reservoir rare node. I put the Imbiber glyph into this one, and you want to make sure you got the willpower selected around here to get the Imbiber's special ability there. And let's scroll up to the next tree, and right now I have got the Exploit glyph in this one, and make sure you check the boxes for dexterity so that you can get that bonus. I also went for Smoldering Embers and Cinders on this build, and I went for Kindling too. My next one I'm going towards as well, by the way, is going to be Safeguard. That's my next one I'm reaching. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed that. Please leave a comment down below if you have a different build idea or whichever. Tell me your likes, your comments, your concerns, gripe, or any constructive criticism is nice. I know I gotta slow down my speech a little bit. Yeah, with that being said, do me a favor and hit that like button, get this video out there. Be sure you hit that subscribe button if you hadn't subscribed already, and be sure to hit that notification bell because, well, you won't know when I hit the next video up if you don't hit that notification bell, so you might want to turn it on. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you all really enjoyed that, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.